Hey, so you got kicked out of Harvard for cheating?
No, I got kicked out of Harvard for hitting him.
You hit him? What, like punched him out?
Nope, I hit him with a car.
Hi, Dominic. Thank you so much for joining See It or Skip It. Welcome.
Thanks so much.
I loved you in this movie. The Holdovers is obviously going to be one of my favorites of the year. I wanted to know, what was it like that day in drama class when you were approached to start to audition for this?
I didn't have really any expectations for it. I mean, I was handed some sides for this character named Angus. You know, didn't know how big the role was, if you know what the movie was about at all. And I went in and just read the lines, tried to be myself as much as possible. And yeah, I mean, they told me to come back like an hour later and read some more lines, and from there on, that initiated like a 2-month process of auditioning, you know, ultimately meeting director and getting the role finally.
Wow. So in 2-month process, was there any point in there where you were feeling like maybe I'm not going to get this part, or did it kind of feel like it was more, we're going through the process, I'm going to be in this soon?
I mean, the whole time I never had any expectation or idea that I was close or could be in the movie. I mean, it was the first time I had even auditioned for a movie, so I didn't even know what that process was like. So me coming back, that meant nothing to me. I was like, oh, this is just what they do. They just keep seeing, you know. But I think finally when I was on a Zoom call with both Paul and Alexander, and we were just reading through the whole script, I think there was a moment there where I felt, you know, this might be getting serious, maybe.
Was there any advice that Paul Giamatti or Alexander were giving you during the audition process, or did that all kind of happen once you got into filming?
I mean, Paul, I did get an opportunity to read with Paul, and the one thing he told me before I signed off of that first meeting with him was just to continue being myself. And I felt like my best audition, my most comfortable audition, was when I was just with Paul. And I found so much in that meeting that I think ultimately did score me the role.
Well, truly, the characters of Angus and Mr. Hunnam are so good, and you two play off of each other so well. It's impossible to tell that this is your first film. When I found that out, it blew my mind.
Good.
Did you find it easy to jump into it being a student yourself, or were you trying to adapt from, I don't know, well, is there going to be a student later on that sees this movie and goes, wait a minute, that was kind of me a little bit?
Yeah, totally. I mean, just being that whole New England boarding school environment is a very niche sort of world that it takes one to know one. So, you know, me and Paul both being in that environment, I think it was really easy to live in that world and feel those cold, wintry vibes. So that was very welcome to me.
Was there any insult that you loved from this film, though, that either Mr. Hunnam gave or that the other students gave out?
I mean, hormonal vulgarian is a pretty good one. Yeah, that's probably my favorite, I think.
Well, Dominic, thank you so much. You were, again, incredible in this, and I look forward to seeing you in the award circuit.
See it or skip it. 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 See it or skip it.